This episode of Watch with Wayne is brought to you by Canadian divorce lawyers, who remind you that marriage is a 3-ring circus: engagement ring, wedding ring, suffering. Here's Watch with Wayne.
Oh, how nice it is to be back. How you guys doing? Back in the studio with you guys. Oh, who we got in here? Who we got? Hart, how you doing? George, how you doing? C, Cindy, Wild Honey Pipe, George, Suffering. Okay, I'm going to take my watch off here because I've noticed I like streaming with my watch off. Dream, how you doing? Oh, okay, so first things first, we got to get let everybody come on in here. Get everybody coming in here. There we go. Oh, is that even possible? Yeah, I must have said it earlier. Yeah, so much better, so much more comfortable. I got my lumberjack uniform on there today. So I was outside. It is starting to get cold here in Canada. It's starting to get cold here in Canada. So I'm thinking things are going to get real bad here in Canada because the food prices are like through the roof right now. I went out shopping to get some food and stuff like that for the girls and for the house. And food here in Canada is so ridiculous, it's not even funny anymore. Like we used to pay like 97 cents for like Canadian currency, of course, 97 cents for tuna, right? And I go over the thing, I buy like 2 loaves of bread. I'm like, okay, we'll make tuna sandwiches, good for the kids, blah, blah, blah. I get into the tuna aisle and it's like $3 for one can, $3.14 for one can of tuna. And I was like, wow, okay. I'm like, must be just something to do with the fish or whatever the case may be. Then I started paying attention to like the pasta, started buying pasta. And I'm looking at the pasta and I'm like, this is weird too. I'm like, this isn't right. You normally $1 for a bag of pasta or so. It's like $4. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I started posting a bunch of pictures, or I have a bunch of pictures on my Instagram. So if you want to check out those prices and stuff here in Canada, they're absolutely ridiculous. Paul, how you doing? Hey, George. Yeah, so it was like it was just like I was just shocked. I was like absolutely just floored. I was like, how is this even possible? And what made me feel even 10 times worse was the fact that there was a lady that was there. I don't know, she was I don't know, maybe maybe a little younger than I was. And she had her daughter with her, and she's sitting there, and she's telling her daughter, she's like, I don't know what we could do. Like, and then she's like, we're not going to be able to get everything on the list. And I was like looking at her, and I was trying not to eavesdrop, but it's kind of hard, right? And like she's sitting there like almost tearing up because the price of the food that her daughter needs for whatever reason is like through the roof. So I'm just like sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, wow, this shit is going to affect everybody. Yeah. So as always, I'm on. I did decide to fire up the YouTube channel for the hell of it, for shits and giggles. The reason why I did that was because I wanted to be able to make a thumbnail, because I haven't made a thumbnail in forever, and Twitch doesn't do that kind of stuff, right? So, and I wanted to really make fun of Joe Biden today because of all the shit that's going on. So yeah, so that was what was going on for my day. But absolutely, kind of just it took me by surprise, and then getting to the gas station and looking at $1.70 for gas prices, I was like this is stupid. This is absolutely ridiculous. So things are just going to get worse. I think they're going to get a lot worse before they get better, and which is absolutely terrifying, to be honest with you. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you here. Good to see you. Yeah, well, usually I'm on Twitch only, but I am on Twitch as well. So if you haven't joined me, I'm only going to do about an hour on YouTube as well. The past couple days, FakeTube has been glitching. Really, eh? I've been kind of staying away from trying to stay away from Twitch as much, or YouTube as much as possible. I even have a Wayne Live on Twitch now, and I stream to that. Which yesterday, guys, thank you very much for joining me. I wasn't sure anybody was gonna want to talk and hang out and stuff like that because I was stuck in the I was stuck out of town. So uh the past couple days, okay, doing good. Everyone in the house has COVID. Wow. A lot of people are getting sick right now. Listen, somebody told me something that was really kind of far fetched. Yes, Twitch is up also. Yes, it is. Twitch is definitely up. Somebody told me something today which kind of like, I don't know, it kind of made me think. Like my first initial thoughts of it, I was like, no, you're like, I'm out there with some of my theories. I'm way out there. But then when I was listening to this person talk today, I was like, no, man, like you're out there. And then I just stopped for 2 seconds. I said, stop judging and just listen. So I stopped judging them and I started listening, and I was like, wow, if this guy's right, which is not, could not, it might very well be, then that's some scary shit too. So all these years of seeding and making clouds and rainfall, and those chemtrails that YouTube doesn't like us talking about. Um, you know, the guy was saying that the virus was being sprayed into the air, um, and it was like a dual purpose. One, it blocked out the sun, made everybody miserable, and then was able to deliver the virus through the rain droplets that fall after they seed and everything in the air. And then I was kind of like, man, you're way out there, dude. Then I was like thinking to myself, we have needles with tentacles, things growing in them. So I don't know what to think anymore. Gordon, so Watch What Wayne made it. Attended a NASCAR race today and got to y'all. Fuck Joe. Yeah, I hear you. All right, so try to get my second wind here. It was absolutely crazy. I laid down with my son. My son is going through a growing spurt, so he just fell asleep, and lo and behold, I ended up falling asleep with him. Gates wants to put dust particles in the air to block out the sun. Yeah, I know. Morning Wayne and all. I can see. Rip and David Adams. Yeah, 500 miles today. Wow. Craziness. Okay, so I gotta. This is the one thing I hate about. I hate about the fact of YouTube is YouTube is like so sensitive on everything they say and do. So let me just pull up something here. And 9 times out of 10, if something is out there on another platform, it's on YouTube as well. So it just sucks. So let me just see one message here. What was these messages? What was this message? All right. Is this CDC? Yes. So here's
unvaccinated people have an 11 times higher risk of dying.
So I want to bring this up here. This was interesting because this link was just sent in. It says the CDC data: unvaccinated are 11 times more likely to die from COVID-19 than fully vaccinated. Now, because we're on YouTube, I can't really give my wholehearted opinion on it, but I'm going to play the video nonetheless, and go from there. The hill.
Unvaccinated people have an 11 times higher risk of dying from COVID-19 than fully vaccinated people, according to new data posted by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The data run through August and are from 16 health departments representing about 30% of the U.S. population, the CDC said. In addition, the data show that unvaccinated people have a 6 times higher chance of testing positive for COVID-19 than fully vaccinated people do. The data add to a pile of evidence showing the reduced risks from the virus that vaccination brings.
6 times. That's it. Sounds like a great day at the races. Yeah, it does sound like a great day. So it looks like they're going to be, I think they're going to lift the vaccine mandates here in Canada. Well, at least in my province. Too many people are just not liking it. They're just not liking it. Okay, what do we got here? We got 61 people over on Twitch right now. Thank you very much. Cheryl over on YouTube. How you doing? All right, let's get into some of this shit, man. It's just absolutely crazy. Oh, the borders are opening up 100%, which I don't know how that's going to work, because there was rumors saying that if you had 2 different vaccinations, that they might not allow you to go across the border. So I'm not sure. So here, I want to play this here. This is from our chief medical, one of our. Here, let me play this.
Today, there are 417 new cases of COVID-19 in Ontario. There are 254 people in hospital and 158 in the intensive care unit due to COVID-related critical illness. And I'm sorry to say that there have been another 3 deaths that have been reported. A total of 35,421 tests were processed yesterday with a positivity rate of 1.5%. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. The weather...
Oh, yeah. For a disease or a virus, that is 99.94% survivable. Crazy shit.
It was unseasonably warm, which I hoped allowed you to all get outside and enjoy the fall. Certainly one of my favorite times of the year. I also hoped the warmer weather allowed most of us to host our events outdoors. It's still too early to measure the impact the long weekend has had on transmission of COVID-19 in Ontario.
Oh, for sure, Pebble.
But we will continue to monitor the data over the coming weeks to see if there's been any rise in cases. Diwali is around the corner, and as is the holiday season, and it's my hope that we can keep transmission down in Ontario so that we can continue to safely spend time with our friends and family throughout the fall and the winter. I also want to thank everyone who chose to get vaccinated over the long weekend. By doing so, you're protecting yourself and those around you, your family, your friends, your coworkers, and the
I'm still not sure how the around you part works, but whatever.
members of your community from the impacts of COVID-19. Our vaccination rates do continue to rise. Currently, 87.2% of eligible Ontarians have had one dose.
How is it that we got such a high rate of people that have been vaccinated, but the numbers are still going up through the roof? I don't understand that. I just don't understand it. I just don't.
82.6% have had 2 doses of a
Oh, you
COVID-19
think? For
vaccine.
sure.
Je désire aussi remercier tous ceux et celles qui ont...
Oh, yeah, and that's my cue right there to say no. Now, let's see. Was the other one that in the same one here? No.
Other effective vaccines. Some people don't want to receive the mRNA vaccine, but we may have alternates that are highly safe and effective as well to the mRNA vaccines for adults. And we're working with Health Canada and Public Health Agency of Canada to understand the pipeline for those various products that could affect the requirement for public health measures.
So what he's basically saying is new product lines coming down the pipe now that are going to be now going to be acceptable. Now, you know, one of the things, actually, you know what? I want to play this. I don't know. Maybe. Can I play that? Yeah. I want to actually, let's see. I want to see if I can play this here. Boom. Looks like I got the... You got the pipeline? You going to be the new vaccine plug for everybody? Is that what you're going to do? Look at this. Check this out.
Welcome back to the Big Saturday Show.
Right
Halloween here. Going from trick or treat to woke and weak. Equity concerns.
Trick or treat or woke or weak. YouTube still up? Yeah, YouTube's still up right now.
Canceling Halloween festivities at schools in both Michigan and Seattle. Public schools in East Lansing, Michigan also
we got some good videos
Valentine's
for later, though.
Day, notifying parents in a letter. A principal telling Fox News, quote, each year alone with the fun of Halloween parties and parades, we also have students whose families do not celebrate or feel comfortable with their children participating in Halloween festivities. Valentine's Day is another day in which school parties and the exchange of Valentine's cards lead to unintended consequences. Let me go to my friend Laura. Laura, you're a mom. Just imagine your kids brought home a letter like this. Your reaction as a mom.
Oh my gosh, I think it's so ridiculous. I actually can't believe this story is real. Halloween is something that we all enjoy. The kids are dressed up, they get candy, my goodness. But I think the bottom line here is that there are people who want us divided. They do not want any shared traditions among Americans. They do not want us to be able to relate to each other in any way at all. And so they're canceling Halloween. They're canceling Valentine's Day. Can we keep anything in America, please? My kids personally are excited. They're dressing up as a lizard and a butterfly. So we got it at our house.
Great. Let me go to you, Raymond. They talk about the kids who are not enjoying Halloween are being marginalized, and they talk about people of color not enjoying Halloween. I love Halloween. I enjoyed it all the time. What's the factor? Are they using, or is this some form of subjective mindset of some woke liberal school district? What's the mindset?
Well, it's a very curious turn of events, and I agree with you, Leo. Look, I live in New Orleans. You know, half or 80% of the people who celebrate Halloween here are African Americans, and they say, well, the kids in the schools, some of them can't afford to dress up. Well, if they can't afford, why don't you let the whole class make their own masks and let the kids wear that to the parties? But you don't cancel the parties. But dig down. It was the racial equity team at the school, with no consultation of the parents, that identified this problem and decided to kill off the Halloween celebrations. we can't let this go on. You know, Lincoln, when he signed the proclamation making Thanksgiving a national holiday, he did so because he said he wanted to unite the country around shared experiences. So you share a culture as a people. That's so important for kids in the school setting. And when Americans are so divided politically and otherwise, we need these moments of national togetherness and unity. How
The purpose of it is so that they can discuss the fact that they want to cancel Halloween. So think about that. Now they want to get rid of Halloween. They want to get rid of Valentine's Day. They want to get rid of all the stuff that we would celebrate as kids that gave us those old memories. Hey Wayne and chat. Hey Cynthia, how you doing? Which is absolute bullshit. They want to cancel everything, so there's no ties to tradition. To this way here, it'll divide more people because people are going to end up going out. Like they canceled the Halloween or the Christmas parade last year, which was absolute bullshit to me. They want to cancel everything. It's so important for kids. It is important for kids, William. 100% it is. It's absolutely important for kids to have those memories and stuff. Some of my best memories were whenever we were out egging houses and doing stuff. So yeah, for sure. F Halloween, William. The fuck canceled everything. That's fun. It's total bullshit. Exactly, Flamingo. But that's what they want to do, right? They want to keep everybody. See, this is I think I finally figured it out. I don't think it's they want everybody in a state of fear. It's not the fear that they want everybody in. Fear is just one emotion that they want circulating in your head. They want fear in your head. They want the sadness to be in there. They want loneliness to be in there. They want a division to be in there. They want lack of trust to be in there. They want you in a state of feeling worthless and like in a piece of shit. And and here's the thing, when you step back out of the taking a line vaccinated or unvaccinated or whatever the case may be, whatever side of the fence you're on, what happens is what they want you to do is they want you to feel like you, no matter what side you're on a side. They don't want any kind of unity. They don't want anybody feeling like they're part of a collective of people that are doing good for anybody. That's why I think it's important. And I think that's why one of the things about this chat, for instance, that people are like-minded chats, minus a few here and there. But for the most part, like-minded people, and we all come together, we all talking, we're sharing our experiences. What'd you do today? You did this, you did that, blah, 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 blah. And we have fun. For the most part, this is what they don't want you to have. They want you to feel like you're helpless. They want you to feel like you're not good enough. And they're doing it in such subtle ways that nobody really pays attention to what is going on, right? So, hey, Marie, thank you very much for that. Appreciate that very much. So they want to do it. They want to do it in such a way that you don't really notice it. You think it's this, but it's really because of that. And I haven't figured it out completely. I just know from feeling a certain way that, you feel like you're in a movie. You know it's bullshit, but at the same time, it's like it's happening. Like this is happening, But unlike a movie, if you feel uncomfortable with watching a movie, what happens? You turn it off, right? Well, you can't turn off your life. And I think that's one of the reasons why we're seeing such an increase in suicides and stuff like that lately, is because people are getting to the point where they just feel like, what's the point? What is going to be the point? And I seen it today whenever I was shopping today, and I seen it in that girl's face. She's when she was talking to her daughter, she's like feeling like, what's the point? Prices are going up, food's going up, and nothing is happening to help these individuals Because I was talking to a friend of mine, and I'm like, listen, because he was asking me, he's like, did you get welfare? Did you do this and that? And I'm like, I don't qualify. I have to sell my car, and I have to do this, and I have to do that to qualify. So he's like, okay. But he's on it. And I'm like, so he's like, not that it really matters anyways. I'm like, why? He's like, well, they're still giving the same amount. They didn't increase the amount of money that they're giving out to people. So rent is going up, food is going up, gas is going up, everything's going up. But people that are on assistance, they're still stuck at that same. Same with disability. People that are on disability, you think that they would be getting an increase in money to help them? Nope, not at all. So you got these people that are just like, okay, well, I can't work, I can't do this, I can't do that. And they just start to, like, I don't know, I can't remember what the number of suicides in this town that I'm in. It's just absolutely crazy. And nobody's talking about it either. That's the disturbing part about it. Nobody's talking about the suicide rate. So, and in law enforcement is like huge. I can't remember what it was. I think last week we had like 7 officers or 8 officers commit suicide in Ontario here. And it's like, it's absolutely crazy. This is where we help each other ourselves. Yeah. And that's the thing, right? But how long until they turn around and say helping each other is going to be deemed, against the rules and regulations? What was that? I've been outside at night this past few days, and I do not have to look up anymore. Those orbs are coming about 15, maybe 20 feet away. They look like little satellites that are white, blue. Yeah. You're not the only one that's been telling me that. Help is a 100% taxable. Yeah, I guess so. Or is it a write-off? Is it a write-off? Can you write off help? Like I had that talk today with my kids, and I'm like, just I'm getting them ready for what's coming. Telling them like, listen, you need to eat. We're gonna eat at this time. We're gonna have this and this and that each day. Blah 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 blah. And this is how much food we're gonna get, and that's what we're gonna do. And then the kids were like, yeah. And then they're, getting kids to adjust to a routine is very, very hard. Prices are going up. I got a message from a gas electric company saying to expect natural gas to go up 70 to 90% this winter. Thanks, Biden. Yeah, well, here, doctor, I was saying it the other night on a live stream. I was like, the electricity bill here just went up $180 a month. $180 a month over and above what I was already paying. Like, yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's not even funny anymore. Now it was like, okay, yeah, you're squeaking by, everything's going good, everything's going great, and then all of a sudden, boom. So it's gonna get really bad. It's gonna get really, really bad. But what can we do about it? This is what happens whenever these assholes take over. Biden lost touch with reality. Did you guys see that? Look at this.
Welcome to Waters World. I'm Jesse Waters. Too little, too late. That's the subject of tonight's Waters Words. Biden's in his first year and already a lame duck. The country doesn't trust him or respect him. We watch him react to problems like he's intoxicated, sloppy, careless, and slow. Americans are suffering. People's lives are harder, not easier. Biden and the people around him are so out of touch with reality, they're living in a fantasy land where if they say things are fine, the media is just going to repeat it and they can go back to bed. But the media isn't repeating Biden's lies as much as they used to.
This sort of thing. Yeah, I hear you.
Violent crime is up Murder is way up, almost 30%.
Supply chain gridlock and its growing economic toll.
250,000 shipping containers remain stuck at sea. You're seeing food and gas prices skyrocket.
Chaos at airports nationwide. Southwest Airlines forced to cancel nearly.
And it's weird. It's really weird too, because nobody's talking about supply chain problems here in Canada. Nobody's talking about it. But here's the thing. The supply stuff goes into the United States, and then the truckers bring most of the stuff from the United States up to Canada. So if it's not getting to you guys, then it's not getting to us. And it's absolutely, and when it does hit you guys are filling up your stores before you're filling up ours. And it's getting bad now. Like, it's getting really fucking bad up here. Like, it's at the point now where I'm just kind of like, I don't see how we're going to get out of this mess. To be honest with you, I do not see how we're going to get out of this mess without having some kind of uprising or something. And you know, with all this money that they plan on spending on infrastructure and all this research and this and that, you think that they would put a halt on it. You know, one of them, either Trudeau or Biden, would say, okay, listen, we're going to put a halt on price increase for food or something. You think they would stop that, or at least say that there's going to be no price gouging. But no, Massachusetts child support system fucked you. Yeah. If you, William, you have no rights to tell anyone what to do. You are a state, not a god. Williams, what's up? To my retirement system, shove your Medicare too. I think Williams is on a rampage right now. Amen, Williams. I think if we all stick together, you know, get in contact with each other, share email. Everybody that's in these in this chat room right now on YouTube and on Twitch, you guys are all like-minded people, right? Jump into the Discord and stuff like that. Share emails, share stuff like that. Get to know each other, and you know, if you're able to help each other out in whether it's just to talk or shoot the shit or whatever, there's the Discord link, and just kind of you know, bring comfort to each other by talking, sharing, like. Do something. I don't even know what to do anymore. I feel lost. I'll be honest with you. I feel absolutely lost in what to do. I'm prepared for whatever's coming. I finally was able to stock up for at least 2 months of food, 3 months of food today, but that's about it. So, and these flies. Do you know where the flies are coming from? The flies were coming from a sandwich that my son decided to put in the bottom of the table in the corner of my studio here. So I had a was it bologna and cheese sandwich underneath the table. Thank you, Colton, if you ever get to see this, if YouTube doesn't delete it. JB says, if you shoot the shit, will it hit the fan? Shit's already hitting the fan, brother. It's already hitting the fan. So, yeah. All right, let's continue this.
2,000 flights. The nightmare before Halloween. Major shortages on everything from costumes to candy.
Biden said months.
Oh, fuck yeah. That was the other thing, too. I was going to go buy my kids some costumes today. And, yeah, that went to shit. Because the costumes are like, you know, like a kid's costume, it's like the thinnest material, cheapest material ever, right? You're paying $5-10 for a costume. They're like fucking $30-40 for a costume now, for like this stupid costume. He's right on my hand. For like I totally missed him. For the stupid costume. And I'm not saying it's stupid, so if the kids ever see this later on, because it's for you guys, but it's just stupid for the quality of what you're getting. Just dealing with the prices like that. I was like absolutely fucking crazy, man. So I convinced my kids we're going to put makeup on them and do some shit like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. That's even if we're allowed to go out. I think they said we're allowed to go out, but they can't scream and shout. Bin bag did us make a costume. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. No, I am not the Karate Kid. That is for sure. All right, I'm gonna play this video.
Ago, inflation's just gonna go away. Don't worry about it.
Right now, our experts believe, the major independent forecasters agree as well, that these bottlenecks and price spikes will reduce as our economy continues to heal.
But they're getting worse. Prices are up on everything: food, furniture,
Oh yeah, no beef.
especially
Hey, Irish,
gas.
I don't know if Irish is in here or not. Irish, if you're in here, brother, probably not. Okay. Anyways, no beef in our area. None.
Americans have had enough.
Too high, man. It's like a whole day's check almost is going in gas, you know? It's not worth it.
It's kind of one of those things, you know, that...
Oh, yeah, we're going to be doing
if you're traveling, you know, you need. It's kind of like a necessity, just like water.
We're definitely doing our own costumes.
$80 this morning, now another $60 here.
Joe Biden's ruining the country. We're paying $5.39 for super in my car. Every time I fill it up, when Trump was in office, it was about, I want to say $45 to $50. Now on empty, it takes me about $120 to fill up the car. It's ridiculous. It's breaking everybody's banks.
But some outlets are debasing themselves to protect the president.
Where's
Here's the
beef?
Washington Post, probably the worst paper in America. Probably on the White House payroll. You ready? America needs higher, longer-lasting inflation. They hate the people of this country. That's clear. Christmas is going to be a mess because people can't get presents. U.S. ports are gridlocked.
That's what I'm
LA
worried about
and
right
Long
there.
Beach ports are massively backlogged.
I'm worried about Christmas.
All of the products we have made in China nowadays. We have to rely on them for everything. So when everything is made in China, it takes forever for the products to get here. Biden and his buddies put the factories there, and now we're crunched. This is expected to last past the end of the year. Across the country, hundreds and hundreds of cargo ships just waiting to drop off.
Look at this. Look at this. Let's pretend 25 of these were enemies. Look at this. Just pretend like 25 of these ships had some kind of nuclear warheads on them. Or 10. Just say 10. Like, why are these, like, what the fuck? Like, what, like, why still send them over? Why still sending them over? Listen, that's what I don't understand. Why are these ships still coming over? If you know that there's like 100 ships ahead of you, okay? If there's 100 ships ahead of you, why are you going to still why are you going to send another cargo ship? There's something going on that we don't know about. Got one. See you later, alligator. You'll see the video of the truck driver sitting waiting. Well, the truck drivers are sitting there waiting. The boats are waiting, but there's nobody in the middle to fill up that gap. Like, don't you guys have 500,000 immigrants? Put the fuckers to work. As part of the plan, yeah. And now we learn about the gifts, just being together and breaking bread. Yeah. Absolutely. The majority is in the Gulf of Mexico. Why are they always talking about California? Don't know. Distraction, distraction, distraction. Look at this.
Off their items. Not enough truck drivers to drive the product to market either. And you know why this is happening?
We're at this point because the unemployment rate has come down and been cut in half, because people are buying more goods, because people are traveling, and because demand is up, and because the economy is turning back on.
Don't you get it? Nothing is working because the Biden economy is so great. That's their talking point. Just like Afghanistan, nothing but a success. High prices and empty shelves, that's a sign of progress. But that's not what Biden thought when Trump was in charge.
We don't have a food shortage problem. We have a leadership problem.
Oh.
We have plenty of food.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you rubes get it? Nothing to do with the free Biden bucks and the mandates causing labor shortages. Americans are getting fired, quitting, and companies can't hire anybody. But Biden blamed you instead.
If the private sector doesn't step up, we're going to call them out and ask them to act. Because our goal is not only to get through this immediate bottleneck, but to address the long-standing weaknesses in our transportation supply chain that this pandemic has exposed.
It's all our fault. Just like he blames the police, the Border Patrol, or the people he left behind
This is crazy.
in Afghanistan. The buck doesn't stop at Biden, that's for sure. And we can't fly either. Southwest Airlines seeing thousands of flights delayed or canceled since last weekend, and they expect it to last through the holidays. Pilots and staff are protesting Biden's vax mandate. And the Southwest CEO said he doesn't even want to do the mandate, but he has to because the president forced his hand. Biden's doing absolutely nothing to stop the crime wave. And now in places like Seattle and LA, a huge portion of police officers could very well get laid off for refusing the vax mandate.
Defund? Why defund the police when you can just fire them?
And while the problems continue to pile up like crazy, VP Kamala Harris has been up to basically nothing but this, a NASA space video with kids to try to make herself look relatable.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if they're going to say it in here, but these kids that are with Kamala Harris right now, these kids, they're actors. They're little actors and little actresses. Yeah.
Think about so much that's out there that we still have to learn. Like, I love that. I love that. And so I'm very excited about the Space Council. You're going to literally see the craters on the moon with your own eyes. Oh, my goodness. With your own eyes. I'm telling you, it is going to be unbelievable.
Those weren't real kids. Those were hired child actors. The company was Canadian. She didn't even use an American company. And the company is called Sinking Ship Productions. You can't make this stuff up.
Sinking Ship Productions was the production company. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Sinking Ship Productions. Fitting.
Telling your children you couldn't get the one special present they put on their Christmas list under the tree on time. The pain when you look at the receipt after filling up your gas tank. The agony of being stranded in an airport after another canceled flight. Biden doesn't care. He's not even doing anything to show he cares like a low-grade politician would. The Biden administration's checked out. They lost the room, creating a distance bigger than ever before between the American people and the presidency. Fake White House sets, paid actors, spin, lies. The White House chief of staff called high prices high-class problems. They're disrespecting you. So what are you going to do about it?
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here.
So crazy. This is the world we're living in. Are they being trolled by secret government? We have states using National Guards to drive school buses. It's absolutely crazy. They want to get rid of, I'm telling you, they want to collapse everything. Just like the analogy I used before. What they want to do is you can't build a house. You can't build a house on a moldy foundation. The mold's always going to come back. If anybody's ever tried to get rid of mold, you guys know that it just keeps coming back. Cat Mama, how you doing? Oh, and by the way, in regards to the email, absolutely no problem whatsoever. Thank you for the email, by the way. MS weird. All right, let's see. What are we doing here? We got 15 minutes, and then I'm going to close up the YouTube channel. Let me see here what we got. See what we got. Just in, China tested a nuclear-capable hypersonic gliding vehicle that travels around the globe through low orbit in space before crashing into the target. U.S. intelligence and military officials stunned. Oh, you're stunned that they're actually doing something about this shit? That's crazy. Okay, let me bring this up on the screen here. Oh, look, they're stunned. They're stunned that China's actually upping their military might. Why would you be stunned about that? Look at this. Look at this. Just in today, China tests a nuclear-capable hypersonic gliding vehicle that travels around the world, around the globe through low orbit in space before crashing to. What the fuck? Where's this? Yeah, right here. Isn't this fucked up, man? Why does that look like something out of The Colony? Does that not look like something out of The Colony? Come on, that can't be real. Launches August nuclear capable rocket that circulates the global, took U.S. intelligence by surprise. Why does that look like something out of like The Colony? Hold on, let me see something here. Let me see here. Yeah, look at this. Right here. This is from The Colony. See the it's like this laser beam that goes straight up in the air like this. Look at this. Doesn't it look just like that? Thank you. I heard today. I've been falling asleep early. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Thanks for the subscribe. Appreciate that. Look at this. Boom. Straight up in the air. And then you look at The Colony, the TV show, poof, straight up in the air. It's almost identical. Like look at like are they like this has got to be bullshit, man. Look at this. Right here. This is fictional. This is real. Right? Come on. Really? Fictional? Real. China tests a nuclear capable hypersonic missile in August that circles the globe before speeding towards its target, demonstrating an advanced space capability that caught the U.S. intelligence by surprise. Do they have any video? No, nothing. Look at that. That's bull. Like this fiction often seems. This is why like this guy that told me today that they were spreading the virus through the seating. So when you see the lines in the sky from now on, to stay indoors for at least 24 hours or 48 hours. Once it starts to rain, he says stay indoors, close everything up because the rain is contaminated. This is what this guy was telling me today, and I was like, "Come on, man, the rain's not." Maybe it is. Like, how do you know anymore? How do you know? Like, it's at the point now where fucking you just don't know what's real and what's not real anymore. And I think that's where they want us. They want that they want us in that state of uncertainty. Like, just don't know. We got laser beams now. We got fucking nuclear warheads that can fly around the world now. I'm trying to see. Yeah, look. This was Joe Biden's face when he found out that China was doing that. Look at it. Boom. See right there? There it is there. That was Joe Biden's face when he seen that. They're spying, but they're not. They're spraying, but it's not a virus in the camp. No, I know that. Well, I don't know that, but I agree with you on that. I don't think so either. But this is what some people are saying, right? What's really messed up, though, go pro bono lawyer. What are you talking about? All right. Bono, slaughter. I don't know. Clueless fucking yeah. Just crazy. Absolutely crazy, the shit that's going on. The U.S. tests a new generation of laser weapons. Like, really?
Combat laser from the future is already in service with the United States.
Look at that. Boom.
Laser. Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. As is known, a laser is an optical quantum generator that converts pump energy into the energy of a coherent, monochromatic, polarized, and narrowly directed radiation flux. Direct Energy Maneuver Short Range Air Defense. DEM SHORAD.
The virus can't last that long in the air. Here's the thing. If you go to the CDC website, actually, you know what? I'm not going to talk about the virus and how long it can last yet. I'll tell you something about that. Maybe we can bring it up to you from the CDC website. I'm not going to do it on YouTube because I know YouTube doesn't like that kind of stuff. But as of the lifespan for the virus on hard surfaces, and how long it stays in the air, and how long it stays, it's absolute. If you go to the CDC website, from their standards and what they're saying, which is, it is what it is, but from what they're saying, it's a messed up shit. All right, what are we at here? We got 10 minutes left, and then we're going to shut off YouTube. So if you haven't jumped over to the Twitch channel, it's if you're in the YouTube channel, please consider hitting the thumbs up button. It does help out me. Also, jump over to Twitch if you want to continue staying in the chat or watching what we're going to be showing. We got some very, very good videos that are going to be posting to in a little bit. Absolutely amazing videos. These, they might freak you out though. So I'm just gonna tell you right now, if things scare you, you're not gonna watch. You're not gonna want to watch what we're gonna be showing in a little bit, because if it is anyways, 10 minutes and counting. T-minus 10 minutes. All right, let's play this again.
In simple terms, protons excited by an electric current emit energy in the form of light. This light is collected in a beam.
Nice.
Thus, laser beams are generated. The laser beam hits the target surface and heats the material in a spot. Due to the release of heat,
kind of like me,
the material in the contact area is destroyed or completely evaporates. Various designs of lasers make it possible to obtain, at the output, radiation of different wavelengths, from soft X-rays to infrared radiation. With regard to military applications, this means the ability to choose a laser with a radiation wavelength that is minimally absorbed by the atmosphere. An important element of the laser is the beam focusing system. The smaller the spot area on the target, the higher the specific power that can damage the object. When shooting at long range, the guidance system must compensate for atmospheric distortion. For this, several lasers for various purposes can be used in the guidance system, which helps the main laser to hit the target accurately. That is, low-power light beams are collected into a single beam. What lasers have received priority development in the field of weapons? Due to the absence of powerful sources of optical pumping, gas dynamic
optimum pumping is very essential to getting that little spot heated up. It's a true story. I know all about it.
And chemical lasers have become widespread. Remember the U.S. Strategic Defense Initiative, SDI program? As part of this program, it was supposed to install laser weapons on the ground and in space to counter Soviet intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs. Recall that ICBMs are missiles with nuclear warheads, which are designed to destroy strategically important targets at long distances. To destroy them, nuclear-pumped lasers emitting in the X-ray range, or chemical lasers with a power of up to 20 megawatts, were supposed to be used. The place of combat duty for such lasers would be the Earth's orbit. But the SDI program faced numerous technical difficulties and was canceled. However, taxpayers' time and money were well spent. Some of the research carried out within the framework of the program has made it possible to obtain sufficiently powerful lasers. So in 1985, a deuterium fluoride laser with an output power of 2.2 megawatts of American design, destroyed a liquid propellant ballistic missile fixed 1 kilometer away. The contact lasted 12 seconds. As a result of irradiation, the walls of the rocket body lost their strength and were destroyed. This was the most powerful continuous laser at the time. Laser technology also developed in the USSR. In the 1980s, work was underway to create the Skiff orbital platform with a 100 kilowatt gas dynamic combat laser.
Look, give you an idea how big that thing is. That's people right there. Look, that's a person. Right there. Let me just get rid of this. That's a person. Watch, you'll see them walking. Look how big that is.
Dynamic combat laser. In 1987, the platform mock-up was even launched into Earth's orbit. But due to a number of errors, the device did not reach the calculated trajectory and was sunk in the Pacific Ocean. The collapse of the USSR put an end to this and similar projects, but not forever. Laser systems today fall into 2 broad categories. The first includes lasers capable of striking sights and other optical sensors or devices that have become an important part of modern military technology. The second type of lasers is designed to combat unguided missiles,
that's crazy,
drones, and other flying objects. It is the damaging systems that are of greatest interest to the military. Therefore, there has been significant progress in this direction. Laser weapons are becoming more and more efficient, and energy sources are becoming more compact. In 2002, the American Institute DARPA included lasers in a promising program for the development of space weapons, HALADs, High Energy Liquid Laser Area Defense System. In Russia, a similar project is called Peresvet. The name uses a play on words. On the one hand, Peresvet is a strong radiation, and on the other, the name Peresvet belongs to a Russian hero, a monk.
Can you imagine the strides we would take? Could you imagine the strides that we would take technology-wise and everything else if we could put our egos and our bullshit aside and work together as a whole? Like, I'm not for a one world government. That's not what I'm saying. But wouldn't it be, can you imagine what we would do as a society if everybody would put their differences together or aside and then just kind of like focus on what needs to be done for humanity? Instead of these billionaires, spending these millions of dollars having a one-way trip up and then floating down to space, they were to take their time and their minds and work at things and put their scientists and their money to, food, this, that, and everything else, instead of letting these tyrant pieces of shit take over everything. Could you imagine? It'd be optical dynamic pumping. I'm all about the optical dynamic pumping. Let me guess something here. Hold on. I didn't put oh yeah, the DVR is on. So you guys could be like 10 minutes behind me. All right. Steven, Cheryl, I don't know where, guys, make sure that you hit the live button at the bottom left-hand corner on the YouTube channel. If you're watching, make sure you tap that live button. Tap it. Put just a tip if you want, so that you're current. We're going to be shutting down the YouTube. We're going to be shutting down the YouTube channel in T-minus 3 minutes. So if you want to continue watching what we're doing, jump on over. Mal, thank you very much for the bits. Always throwing your bits around, loving it. All right, let's check this out.
A hero of the Kulikovo battle with Mongolian troops. Recently, there has been a tendency in Russia to name weapons by the names of semi-mythical characters. Today, more than 10 countries possess laser weapons. In addition to the United States and Russia, Great Britain, Germany, Israel,
Twitch.
India, China, North Korea,
Twitch.
Turkey, France, and Japan announced the creation of their own combat lasers. The DPRK's laser weapons come as a surprise to the United States. Iran has recently joined the Laser Weapons Club. According to experts, Iran has weapons that are capable of hitting stealth aircraft. This seems to be a slight exaggeration, But in any case, the question of the mass use of laser guns is only a matter of time. In the United States, they pin their hopes on combat lasers
Why
as
don't you
weapons
have a
capable of
Twitch,
stopping
Steven?
Russian intercontinental
Steven,
ballistic
get a
missiles,
Twitch.
ICBMs,
Come on,
as well as countering hypersonic weapons.
Join
such
us
as
over there.
Avant-Garde
I got some
and
good
Sarmat.
videos tonight
However,
to show.
This is a promising weapon. But in a hybrid war, attack drones pose a significant threat.
You guys need to get Twitch. Try and try again. You can use an email or your phone number, whatever one you feel comfortable with. Set it up. Follow me over there because I got some real. You're missing some good shit. If you don't follow me on Twitch, you're missing some good stuff. I don't like social media, Steven. Yeah, but you don't have to socialize. Just gotta watch. Come on over. I'm telling you, we got some good stuff tonight. Hello, everybody here on Twitch. There we go. Twitch is easy to sign up. It's very easy. I have a troll that signs up like 10 accounts in one night. It's crazy. I think the last one was Cockface Wayne or some shit like that he put up there. So, I don't know. I have to find out. Monkey setup of all of this. Primates, yep. Wayne sounds like a dope dealer. Why would I sound like a dope dealer? Oh, because I'm telling everybody come on over. Looking Canadian tonight, Wayne. You like that, eh? It's because my ass was fucking frozen. Look. I was like, I'm going to put some flannel on. Put my fucking... My shit it's all tight tonight. I make this shit look sexy. And then I get all close to the mic like this, and I'm like, yo, ladies. Joe Biden. Yeah, so that's what I do. All right, we're going to shut down the YouTube stream. Thank you guys very much. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, please hit that thumbs up. I'm at 38. It'd be cool if I got 40 thumbs up. That'd be really cool. 40 thumbs up. Can we get 40 before we leave? Lordy, look who's 40. What was that? Okay. Can we get 40? We got one more. Just one more thumbs up, and we got 40, and we'll shut her down. And then I got some good shit. So if you guys want to, it's pinned in the chat at the very top. The Twitch channel. So you click the link, sign up, follow me over there. Do it. Have some fun. 40 here. Yeah, I'm 40. There, we got 40. We're good. You guys are absolutely friggin' amazing. I love you guys. All right. So, listen, to everybody that's on YouTube right now, thank you very much for being there. Appreciate the support. Love you guys. Jump on over to Twitch if you want to continue going on to join here. Again, the link is at the top of the chat. So, I'm out of here. Love you guys. Be good. If you can't be good at it. Love you. All right.